What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Take One Gaming, and today we're going to be talking about some of the annoying facts going on in Fortnite Battle Royale, things they can use to make the game better, and things they need to improve on to make it a better playable experience for everyone else. Before we get started, guys, make sure you hit that like button. I'll truly appreciate it. And if you're new around here, if you haven't already, also hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications so you don't miss when I upload a video. Without further ado, let's get it started. Everything that I'm going to be talking about in today's video is based on my experience playing on console. I played Fortnite on console, so therefore that's why I'm covering console gameplay and not PC gameplay. I don't have any too much information on PC gameplay, but they do have forums you guys can go forward yourself to, or you can also report any cheaters in a cheater box that they have on PC, where you can basically give them feedback on the game of any lacking that you see, any cheaters, and etc., and anything of that sort. All right, one of the first things on the list I want to cover is the gunfights. Short range gunfights feel very good, very well thought, very well put together, and it feels like it's pretty balanced. It can go either way in a short range fight. If you get hit in the head, that's pretty much done and over with, and if you hit that person in the head, that's pretty much done and over for them. But the downside is the long range. The long range gun battle in Fortnite, sometimes it's a little suspect, and I have to be honest with you, there are times where I'm hitting my target, crosshairs directly over their body, over their head, wherever you want to point the crosshair, it's where it needs to be, and my bullets are not landing. But on the other side, when they're hitting me, it seems like every shot they're shooting out of their assault rifle or whatever gun they choose that day to kill me, it seems like everything's landing flush. Now, I know I'm not the only one going through this, because my friends are also going through the same situations I'm going through, and it's very frustrating. Now, the only time long range battles seem like it's very positive is if you get it high end weapon, and that's practically if you land a Scar H, whether it's the exotic kind or the legendary, or if you get a sniper rifle, which is the legendary, the blue one, or the exotic, it doesn't matter, has more stability into long range assault rifle fighting. And I think that's where Fortnite needs to tighten up their work and actually go back into the lab and fix the long range fighting when it comes to assault rifles in Fortnite. Next on my list is something that I abbreviated myself. It's called AOS. Area of sound. Being able to tell whether someone is above you or beneath you can sometimes tell you what can happen in a gunfight in Fortnite or any battle royale. And PUBG even had this problem early on when they had theirs early access game. You weren't able to tell if somebody was above you or beneath you when you're in a building. Even outside in Fortnite, when somebody is running up on you on a mountain, sometimes it feels like that person is coming directly in front of you, but in reality, they're actually flanking you from the left side. And I have very high quality headphones. I use the A40 and I use HyperX. I mean, I have really good headphones where they are able to tell you if somebody's gonna come from the left or the right, if somebody's reloading, if somebody sneezes, fart, cough, breathe. It can pick up basically anything. But in Fortnite, it seems like it's struggling to tell me if somebody's above me or beneath me. If I'm in the house, the only way I would know if somebody's beneath me if they come through a door that is downstairs and I'm upstairs. So obviously I know they're not upstairs with me. The next time I would know that they're on the roof is if I hear them building, or if I see them building a gateway to heaven going towards the roof. That's the only time I can tell. But other than that, if we're fighting on a hill or something, there are times where I'm top 10, top 3, top 4, whatever the situation may be, or I'm the last two standing, and we're on a hillside, and that person sometime is coming up directly in front of me where I think, but then he comes on the right side of me and ends up shooting me and then takes the win. That can be very frustrating because the sound doesn't feel like it's well balanced. So area of sound, I think, can use a little tweaking so that way you can win some of your gunfight. But that's just my personal preference of what's going on console. Let me know what you guys think. Coming in at third on my list is gonna probably be a very touchy subject for a lot of you guys, because a lot of you guys probably depend on what I'm about to say, but hear me out first. Coming in third on this list, we're gonna talk about armor. Armor in Fortnite is a big game changer. All right, armor in this game basically can define the win or the losing of a gunfight between any opponent in the game. And my problem with the armor in the game, I feel like, is dropping too frequently. Now, I've gave this some thought. I've looked at it all type of ways. I've even asked other people's, expectations on it, their suggestions, all type of stuff, any way you can think about it. And one of the main things that everybody came about to say was that they feel like you should only be able to get a 50% jelly jar, which is the armor, right? And you would have to require a special type of jelly jar to give you the full 100%. Now, reason why I say that is because there are times where I could run into a house, or another opponent could run into a house, and it can have 2, maybe 3 chests, but minimum sometimes they'll have 2, one in the attic and one down low in the basement, depending on where you are on the map. And you could randomly find jelly jars. Not to mention, even when you walk into the house, they can be armor jar just sitting on the ground. So that's 3 in total. So when you pop 2, that gives you a full 100%, and you're already at 100% health. So that's 200% of health that you have right there. Not to mention, you have an extra armor jar already on standby. Now that right there can be very, very annoying, because what I do, I like to tap you to see if you have armor. If I don't see any blue, then most likely I'm going to push my opponent, because I know that I'm armored and I could probably win this gunfight. All right, in some scenarios people would have a boatload of fucking armor, and that is so annoying. And I would have to ask myself, is this person cheating? Because how can you come across so much armor in so little time? Is the game being that generous for that in particular individual at that moment? But like I said, I don't think that they need to take it out of the game. Of course not. Armor is great, because that's like having a vest in PUBG. All right, you have a level 1, level 2, and a level 3. I feel like Fortnite need to have different levels of armor also. All right, you need to have a 50% jar, maybe, I don't know, a 25% jar, and then 100% jar. Let's put it like that. That's 3 levels of different kind of armor you can have in PUBG. But to be able to get them so frequently, I think they need to tone it back, because it's a battle royale. The last man standing is the winner. So it's basically, it's a killing game. Force these people to fight. That's all I'm saying. People with armor, what they would do, they would stack up to 200% of armor and sit in the fucking house and wait until it's like the last 10, maybe the last 6, and then start making their way to the safe zone. And you can tell who they are, because they only have 3 kills, 2 kills, maybe 4 kills. All right, and that's not fair for the people who are constantly getting into gunfights. People who are constantly getting into gunfights and getting into high gunfights, getting 8 kills, 9 kills, and the fucking circle only moved twice. Those are people that need more resources onto healing themselves. All right, like I said, very touchy, but let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about that? Next on my list, we're going to cover improving reload time on RPGs. Reason why I said they need to be an improvement on RPGs, because you can basically spam RPGs for fucking days. Now, I give Fortnite a thumbs up for making the RPGs look very fun and very entertaining when you're using them. You can basically see an RPG coming from a mile away, unless you're close range. Then that's when it gets a very sticky situation. If you grab an RPG, you're basically, or you should, win the fucking match. The reason why I say that, if you're like the last 7 guy and your loadout is assault rifle, sniper rifle, RPG, grenade launcher, there is no reason for you not to win. Now, there's times where you can get shit on, because when you're in a gunfight, you're not basically thinking on what you have. You're just trying to win the fucking match, and that has happened to me. So I can understand for some of you guys that drop the ball, it happens. But there are those guys who load up on fucking rockets. And everybody know in Fortnite, when you get down to the last couple rounds, or the last couple people that's still alive, you find you a nice spot, you make sure that the circle lands on top of you, and you basically build you a fortress. And you sit at the top, you pull out your sniper rifle, and you try to pick them off. Now, how you defeat that? You knock that shit down and put them on ground level. For those of you guys like myself, I like to be on the ground. Show me where your gun skills at. If I get outgunned, I can live with that. Sometimes I can live with that. Sometimes I get a little frustrated and I get tilted, but it's the name of the nature. But for the guys who like to build a fortress, sit at the top, and use a sniper rifle, I'm not mad at you, because you know why? It's in the game. It's part of the game. But RPGs need to have a delay when people can use it like a fucking assault rifle. That's where I have a problem with RPGs, all right? Now, it don't make no sense for me to be shooting at somebody and he knows he's about to die. Yet again, my bullets are not landing. All right, not landing. So therefore, it gives him a time to swap to his weapon while he's doing all this bunny hopping, pulls out an RPG, shoots at the ground, and kills me instantly. Like, That's not fair. That is not fair. I feel like they need to increase the reload time. Maybe it needs to be slower on the RPG, because let's be honest, you don't know nobody loading up RPGs in 2.3 seconds. If you do, show me that person, because he needs to be on America's Got Talent, because that's fast as shit. All right, you pull out a big ass rocket launcher, and on top of that, you have enough time to just slap in the rocket on top of it, put on your shoulder, pull the trigger. Let's be honest, that's a lot. That's at least a good 7 to 6 seconds, maybe longer. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. And last but not least, this one is going to be the great almighty. Some of you guys may like it, some of you guys may not. Giving players more ways to heal themselves instead of 3 ways. And what I mean by that, there's only 3 ways you can heal yourself in Fortnite. It's out of bandages, a med kit, or if you get armor. Those are the only 3 resources that we have in Fortnite to heal ourselves. Now, this is more so for the people, like I said previously, who get into high gunfights. Those guys who go out there looking for the gunfights, not the campers, not sitting in the bushes, not sitting in the corner of a house and waiting until it's like the last 7 people, the last 6 people to try to sneak a victory. The ones who go out there and earn a victory. We need more resources to heal ourselves. Every battle royale game that you can think about has more resources. H1Z1, shit, you can make shit out of fucking materials. PUBG has med kits. They have Percocets. They have, not Percocets, but they have painkillers. You guys know what I mean. They also have energy drinks. They have med packs. They have med kits, which is very hard to come across, but when you come across it, you have all these resources. I believe PUBG has 5 sources of way of healing yourself. Now 5 compared to 3, that's a major changer. And on top of that, they already take up slots. So we only have 5 slots, right? So out of those 5 slots, 3 of those slots are probably going to be dedicated to weapon, depending on how you play. Some people may have an assault rifle, a shotgun, and a sniper rifle. That's commonly what they usually run with. Or you can get a rocket launcher, grenade launcher, and an assault rifle. However you choose, however you play, 3 of those slots out of the 5 are going to be occupied by weapons. We don't have enough sources to heal each other. If we get in a high gunfight and I just killed 5 people, 9 out of 10 chances, I'm only going to have probably 75% health, maybe lower. If I'm lucky, I'll probably have a med kit on standby where I could pop that, put me up to 100. But then again, I don't have any armor now because they popped all my armor off. Let's be real for a second. It's very easy to win in Battle Royale, whether you're playing on PUBG, H1Z1, or Fortnite. And the reason why I say that, not saying it's easy, meaning that the word easy, I mean there's a really easy blueprint leading to being king of the hill, king of the kill, top dog, whatever you want to call it, getting your umbrella, getting you a chicken dinner, however you want to look at it. All you have to do, loot real good to the best of your ability, look for the best weapon that helps you to win any gunfight, whether it's long range or short range, get you a couple potions, sit in the fucking house and wait until the round comes to an end, sneak up on people while they're fighting each other and sneak your victory. That's very easy. Now for those who actually want to be entertaining and want to be competitive gunfighting killing machines, the blueprint's a little difficult because we're always out there in the field hopping around looking for people to kill while everybody's sitting in the house. We're being more of the aggressor because some of you guys, let's face it, you don't have skills. Some of you guys that earned these umbrellas, you didn't earn it. You sat in the fucking house and wait until 2 other people go out and kill themselves, which I perfectly understand. It's part of the game. But do you really feel like you earned that umbrella? Like, really? Like, be honest with yourself. But that's all I'm saying about this. I feel like we need more ways of healing ourselves for those of us who are a little bit more aggressive than the normal casual battle royale players. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm saying too much. I don't know. And there you guys have it. Those are my top 5 things that I think that needs to be improved in Fortnite on console. Like I said, if you guys are having any kind of technical difficulties or anything that you come across on PC, please don't be shy, guys. Leave it in the comment section below because I would love to get your ideas and your opinions on things you think Fortnite can do to be a better or maybe one of the best battle royale games out there today's date. So guys, make sure you hit that like button, man, if you enjoyed this video, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And guys, don't forget to follow me on all my social media, and I will be making a Twitch channel that's coming very, very soon, guys. And I hope to see all you guys pull up on the kid, stop by, say what's up, where we can discuss all type of shit, gameplay, video game related only, and just have a good time and chill. I'll let you guys know when that's up and running. But other than that, guys, man, I truly appreciate all you guys, man, and thanks for all the love and support. It's your boy Take, and I'm out. Peace.